it all in because really we talk about, and I talk about in the book, the journey of looking into the truth about our own lives and looking at the pain we may carry in our lives and the wounds that we may carry in our lives, the hurts that we may have experienced over the past. So it's looking all in to our lives. And because this journey is not a casual journey, but is a real commitment, like anything really important in life, it requires a big commitment. And that requires you to go all in to the journey. So it means both things.
I call it battle scars.
Yeah, battle scars is a good word.
We all have them. Even if you're raised in perfect this or not,
yeah,
we have some type of scars. Question is, do they heal?
Yeah.
And they never heal completely.
Well, what happens to a lot of men that I know and myself is when we have a battle scar, when we have a trauma in our life or we have a hurtful experience from our past, we'll oftentimes say, well, that was in the past. I dealt with that. And you put it in your backpack. You put it in the past.
You think you do.
But it's still there in the backpack that you're carrying around. And I came to discover through my own pain and experiences that things that I thought were in the past were very much in my present. And things from my childhood, things from my young adult life that I thought were in my past were affecting everything in my life today until I came to a point where I was having severe headaches. And
you didn't know why you were getting headaches?
I didn't know. They were like 24-hour-a-day severe headaches. I went to the hospital, went to meet with the head of neurosurgery at the hospital, and he gave me a long interview, and he said, well, Alan, with your symptoms, you've got a brain tumor. So let's do the MRI and let's see where your tumor is, and then we'll know what our options are.
So let me give you
that was my wake-up call.
Yes. So I used to get sick between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know, 7-8 years. Sick.
Yeah.
Done. From Thanksgiving to Christmas. Finally, that battle scar, I realized what that battle scar is.
What was it?
My mother died.
Yes.
And she wasn't around Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Yes.
And I didn't know what it was. I just get sick.
Yeah.
I catch cold easily.
Yeah.
But everything, so that's a battle scar.
That is a great example.
Right. And
yeah.
I didn't know this until, I don't know, from 21 to 29. And so that's my battle scar. We all have them. So that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Give me one of your battle scars.
Well, one of mine was when I was sent away to military school when I was 14 years old in another state. And my parents loved me and they didn't abandon me. But to me, it felt like I was abandoned, to be all alone, living in a dorm, wearing a uniform, drilling and studying late into the night.
Did it help years later?
Oh, it helped me enormously. It was enormous. I never could have gotten through Georgia Tech or Harvard Business School without the intense education and training I got at Macaulay, I think. But that was one of those things that the experience and the loneliness of being away at school at that young age really made an impact on me. And I felt like, well, I wasn't seen by my father and mother, and they never came to visit me at school. And so I kind of felt like I had to do something because my father was really important, and I had to do something to be worthy for him to notice me. And so that drove me to one achievement after another achievement after another achievement. And I built a pretty big business and did a lot of things in the community. And I never realized how important that abandonment wound was to me. And we all have different wounds like that, injuries or battle scars, as you say. And those are the battle scars that make a difference in our life and sometimes drive us in ways that we don't know how they're driving us and how they're affecting relationships that are not working in our life, where we've lost the passion for our profession or our job, or where we having problems and conflicts with our spouse or with our children or with our friends, or we don't have friends and we don't know why. All these things can be really related to a lot of things that happened in our childhood that we may not even be aware of.